Eugenio Suárez finally has a home. It looks like he's going back to the Cincinnati Reds on what looks to be a 1-year, $15 million deal. Looks like he's going to primarily be the DH. Will play some third a little bit. But one of the hottest free agents, in my opinion. Took a long time to get him there, but he has a home now. What do you make of it?
Only 1 year? No, there's no other teams that could have taken Eugenio Suárez on for $15 million for 1 year. I mean, I know he was already in Cincinnati. It's a great place to hit, but I'm just shocked that this was it. Like, this is where he ended up on a 1-year deal. I mean, I look at a team, and I'm going to say this: the Yankees, the Red Sox, they couldn't take Geno Suarez on a 1-year, $15 million deal. Even the Mariners couldn't take him back on a 1-year, $15 million deal. There's some teams out there that are close to competing that could have used this guy for 1 year. I mean, I look at the Braves. If he's going to DH, the Braves, that'd be a good spot for him. And if Austin Riley, Matt Olson needs a day off, that's a good DH because they don't have Ozuna anymore. So I'm just shocked he ended up in Cincinnati. Now it's a ballpark factor, a familiarity thing. I get that. But good for the Reds, man. The Reds should be stoked about this.
I mean, the Reds have gotten a lot better, Eric. And he hit, 49 bombs last year, I believe, and Eugenio Suárez hit. I mean, that's a guy I thought was going to be scooped up a lot sooner than he was. Why do you think it took so long, and why do you think Cincinnati was ultimately the destination?
I don't know. I hope when we bring Jim on that I can ask him what he said last week. He said, I asked a GM, big league GM, earlier in the offseason, well, why is nobody getting any interest? Why is Eugenio Suárez not getting any interest? And he said, did you see what he got at the trade deadline? You know, I'm like, what is that? What, like, just because teams weren't on him at the trade deadline, all of a sudden, like, he's just completely viewed as somebody that's not valuable to a team? I've never heard anything bad about his clubhouse presence. He has not just 50 home run potential. He will hit 50 home runs because he has in his career. Will he this year? I don't know. Nobody knows that. Like, you don't have a crystal ball, but for $15 million, the Red got 40 plus home runs. In my opinion, he's going to hit 40 plus home runs in a lineup that maybe they all automatically get better because they have a dude in the lineup that's not going to allow you to get away with mistakes. And anybody that says, like, for $15 million, like, how do you not just add? I don't care what the price is. He had 52 home runs, including the postseason. Did he slide down the stretch? Absolutely. He didn't do great. Did he hit one of the biggest grand slams, maybe the only grand slam, I'm not sure, in Mariners postseason history? Yes. Like, this is a guy that you can insert in your lineup immediately, no matter where it is.
And especially at Great American, I can certainly see him hitting over 50 bombs. I mean, that's a heck of a hitter's park, as you guys know better than anybody. And then, again, it's just $15 million $15 million to us is a lot of money. But for what he's going to give in terms of an impact in that lineup, you can't tell me that the Red Sox can't spend $15 million, especially if he's going to primarily be a DH. Masataka Yoshida was the Red Sox DH last year. Not anything against Yoshida, but that is not who I want as a DH if I'm the Red Sox. How does he not go to a bigger market team, AJ?
I just asked that question, Alanna. I don't understand this one. And also, here's my other thing. I've had many GMs, and as Jim Bowden this. There is no such thing as a bad 1-year deal for anybody, no matter how much. If it's 1 year, $100 million, it's not a bad idea in a 1-year deal because you can always cut ties and move on if you're an organization. So, listen, to say that he's a bad clubhouse guy doesn't work. To say that he's a bad defender, okay, he's not Brian Hayes, but he's good enough. He's serviceable. He strikes out too much. Okay, everyone strikes out too much. He also runs into 40 homers every year. Every time you see him, he's got a smile on his face. He can play in pressure. He proved that he can play under pressure. Listen, congratulations, Cincinnati Red fans. This is one of those moves that you should be super proud about. The other teams, I don't know.
Apparently, the Red Sox never even made an offer to Suarez, you guys. At the beginning of the offseason, it seemed like a decent backup plan for them. Of course, if they didn't land Alex Bregman, which they didn't because he went to the Cubs. And you can't tell me that they don't have the money. They got rid of $200+ million when they for whatever reason, decided to let Rafael Devers go to the San Francisco Giants in the second year of what was a 10-year deal. So they have the money. They didn't know if Bregman was going to come back. They didn't even make him an offer. And Jason Mackey, who does a great job covering the Pittsburgh Pirates, was told that the Buccos offered the same AAV on Eugenio Suarez. They were willing to go higher as well as add another year. Sounds like his choice came down to a better ballpark fit, as AJ said, familiarity, as he said as well, and a chance to cash in next year with the big season. I mean, that's the thing now, right? Some of these guys, if they wait forever or they have to wait forever to sign, let's just do a one-year deal and then re-enter the free agency market again, Erik, after the deal.
Yeah, I mean, and owners, teams, they love this. Good. Go get your money from somebody else. We'll take you for 1 year. Teams love the 1 year deal. Teams love it. And for the Pirates, I'm sad. I'm sad that they did not get this done. I'm sad that there is a collusion in the league that a player that has 49 home runs gets the exact same offer from multiple teams. I'm sad for the fact that they don't see what a great clubhouse guy and how hard it is to hit 49 home runs and what kind of value that brings to a team who has playoff aspirations. Beginning of the offseason, I did not believe the Pirates had playoff aspirations. I do now. I think they really do. And I have a hard time believing they're going to find 30 home runs at third base and to replace Eugenio Suárez. And maybe he doesn't have a great year. Maybe Pirate fans will say, see, we shouldn't have signed him. I'm just sad that teams won't put this extra money in to take that extra mile, because I know as a player, you put everything you have into this season, and I can see it in Paul Skeens. You see it in the way he interacts, the way he's like, we just have to be better. He's all about winning. The different guys that they already got in there, Eugenio would be incredible to add to that lineup, because this is the list of guys that last year in Major League Baseball hit more home runs than him. Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Schwarber, and obviously Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh, yeah. That's insane. So that begs the question, why did the Mariners let him go?
We don't know. But here's my thing. If we're talking Pirates, okay, we've had this conversation. Pittsburgh Pirates do not have a great reputation as far as A, winning, B, signing guys, keeping them, whatever you want. The reputation amongst players and fans, and I think people in general, is that the Pirates aren't really, as much as we want them to try, yes, even though they got Ryan O'Hearn and they went out and made some moves that we all like, we really don't believe it. So we've had this conversation. If they're really interested in Geno Suarez, right, like, you have to go above and beyond. Now, they said they'd go above the 1 year 15. Is that 1 year 16? They're like, hey, you know what, Geno, we'll give you 1 year 16 to come to Pittsburgh, right? Like, you have to, like, they're like, oh, a 2 year deal, but it was probably with an opt out, and it was probably like a 230 or something like that, right? So he was looking at it like, well, I can get 115 from a place I know I can go and hit 40 again. I've been there before. I played there before. They made the playoffs last year. People forget the Reds were in the postseason. Now, they got stomped by the Dodgers in 2 games, but they were in the postseason last year. Okay, so everyone's looking at the Cincinnati Reds as, hey, this team is only going up. You add Suarez to the mix. They've made some other smaller moves that they think are going to help. Another year of Ellie at short, another year of all these other guys in the field, and another year of the pitchers. I don't know if it's going to work out, but if you're the Pirates, if I'm a Pirates fan, at some point you just know you have to go above and beyond. And right now they're trying to get away with it by just saying we tried. And yes, Ryan O'Hearn, nice addition. Brandon Lau trade, great. Some of the things they've done have been good, but if you want to get a guy like Geno Suarez who wants to win and he wants to get paid, you got to go above and beyond, and the Pirates just aren't doing that. That's why the Kyle Schwarber thing, when they're like, oh, the Pirates were in. Yeah, they were in for less than he got in Philly. So cool, they were in, but they were never real players.
Yeah, they needed to go harder on Suarez, and they definitely need to re-sign Andrew McCutchen. I don't know what.
Here's the thing, Alanna. If they go, and I'll ask Kratz this, if they go to Geno Suarez and say, you know what, we'll give you 240, think he's turning it down?
No.
Absolutely. But if they go, hey, here's 228 or 230, whatever, he's like, well, I'll take my 1 year in Cincinnati, a place I know and have been there, and then I'll go back on the free agent market, and I'll probably get 15 or more next year. and I can pick where I want to go, and I'm not stuck in a place I don't know and are they serious? So you got to go above and beyond, and you got to blow everybody else out of the water.
Look at the projected lineup for the Reds now with Suarez in it, you guys. Some good protection. It's a decent lineup. I mean, TJ Friedel, obviously, Marte, Ellie De La Cruz. We know how much of an impact player he is, how much fun he is to watch. Suarez as the DH in the cleanup spot. I mean, that's where you would expect him to be, right? I mean, a knock on his defense, I guess, but that's exactly where you want him. If you're going to sign him, Stewart, Tyler Stevenson, JJ Bleday, Matt McClain, who I love, and Brian Hayes. That's a decent starting lineup for this. I mean, the projected lineup for the Cincinnati Reds.
I mean, the Cincinnati potentials, massive potential there. Massive potential up and down through that lineup. But the reason I laughed when you were reading that lineup is because a team just added on January, what was that? January 31st or February 1st, they added a cleanup hitter. A cleanup hitter in their lineup. Mm-hmm. He's going to hit cleanup for a lot of teams. They added him for 1 year, $15 million. Crap. Like, that's not good for players. That's not good for player salary. That's not good for teams that need a right-handed bat in a right-handed friendly park that they did not pick him up. If they have desire of winning and dominating the league that they're in.
Who's to say now at Great American? I mean, I know half of the games are on the road. I can appreciate that. But at Great American, he might hit 60 bombs. I mean, total in the year.
It's a pitcher's park now. It's a pitcher's park now. The numbers will show it. I'm like, what? They haven't moved the fences in.
It is? I didn't know that. I thought Great American was Great American Small Park. How is it?
That's what the numbers say.
Okay.
Last year,